We're live. We're back in action, just like Looney Tunes. That was the movie, right? Looney Tunes back
Yeah,
in action. Yeah, all right.
back in action.
Movie reference. All right, I did it.
Woo!
I did it. We're your hosts, the head goon. Hey, G Phone 71195.
Hey.
We're gonna start that as an intro from now on. I just thought about it. It makes a lot of sense because we never do intros. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us everywhere. TikTok, especially. Get to 1K. We can finally live stream on there and actually get somewhere. And yes, to answer your questions, I still look like a wildebeest because I haven't found my trimmer for my beard because I moved. So,
I'd like to give a shout out to the guy whoever made the playlist. These anime openings slap harder than my dad with a belt. I rock that all day today at work, and you're really the MVP for dodging your dad that long to make that playlist because it's so good.
Was that on Spotify?
Yeah.
That's really funny. I like so hard. Well, before we start, Derek, what is the shirt of the day?
Today's shirt is Last Guardian. I know, a throwback.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't we have that
It's
one like
Trico.
2 weeks ago? 2?
No, I don't think before I started like talking about my shirts. I
Oh,
know I've
okay.
had it on before then.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
now I
yeah.
can officially
I
announce
I
it.
expect you to burn every shirt that you wear on here, so you'd never have a repeat.
Oh, every week I have to go out and buy 5 new shirts.
Isn't there like a geek shirt kind of loot box thing? They send you like a shirt every month.
I've been trying to look for one like based off of like anime. I almost signed up for the Pokemon one, but I still haven't seen any
Right.
shirts
Yeah.
from it yet. So
Again, that's still gonna be insane. What like that's just it's gonna be. I mean, assuming the designs are good enough,
right.
If it's not, then that's a problem. But I can't imagine it's gonna be bad. I guess they're gonna try and cater to kids, or what if they just ripped them from actual Pokemon cards? I didn't even think about that. Like, what if they just took some of the artwork from Pokemon cards?
That would be cool.
I always loved
Yeah.
the ones where it's like kind of realistic, but not animation, like doll effects, not doll. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, like the claymation.
yeah,
one.
claymation. I like that one.
If I can get a Snom on a bench t-shirt, I'd be set.
With like a
Like the
leash on
best
them.
card they've ever made, yeah.
All right, we're gonna get into the biggest gaming news in the history of forever. Kim Kardashian, her son, God, this is so hard to talk about. He plays Roblox, and her son discovered a game in Roblox promoting a new sex tape of Kim Kardashian's. Unbelievable. Well, first of all, who would have done this? I need to find the server and investigate it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Who? I'm
gonna
have to look over
investigative journalism. Make sure it's okay.
and you watched it. She was
Yeah, if you haven't seen the clip, go watch it because it's hilarious.
And apparently, and she reached out, and they already took action. They swiftly took down the associated experience and banned the community developer involved with the experience. But let's be real for a second. The kid's gonna find the first one anyway. I mean, it's like he unfortunately that's just such a well-known tape that it's gonna be found. It just is.
A quick Google search of his mom's name, and
that's like one of the first in Google searches, assuming you have the safety off. So, man, that's one really awkward interaction with your kid. Like, what is the stranger doing to you, Mom, in Roblox? Excuse me?
What is Roblox?
I also just love the fact that they have a new Kardashian show. Like they made it like they were so hysterical about the last one ending, and now they're just like, oh yeah, we're doing it again. It's a run back.
The show's so dumb because I think it's literally just like them just saying stupid stuff for like an hour, and that's it.
I just picture the Family Guy skit with when they refer to the view as just like a couple of chickens, and like just squawking the whole time. Let's see. She also said there are 2 potential ways for Saint, that's the child's name, to have found such a game. Either he or the family actively searched for or even created such a game. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is I'm sorry. This is Roblox developer ZomeBuddy. telling BBC that the chances of accidentally stumbling upon a game like that are astronomically small. So maybe he was curious. Maybe he was maybe he was looking for this. He's like, I need to find my mom in Roblox now. And like, as it's so astronomically small. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's is he really that unlucky, or maybe he just had so much Robux that Robux, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That he paid someone to investigate it. I think that's how I'm gonna get my enemies. If I ever like have someone who grew up with who I know has kids, I'm gonna like hire someone to like infiltrate the Roblox game and just like share information about their parents. That's like the new spy tactics. Oh man, this is that's still pretty awkward though. But I mean, it was apparently fake, like the sex tape in question.
Yeah, the guy like set it up as if it was something, but like I guess there was actually nothing there. So
did he charge for it? That'd be, I mean, not to sound evil, but that'd be really smart.
I don't know if he like charged to get into that server.
Actually, like, it's like a bouncer, just like, yeah, you got the Robux. Okay, you can see this. You can see you can see Kim Kardashian getting it.
Yeah,
why not? Age restriction implemented would also prevented Saint West. God, they have the weirdest. Is it wrong for me to say they have weird kid names?
No, it's not, because they are.
Like, I remember seeing a meme where it's like the mom was on Ellen DeGeneres and she was naming all the grandkids. It was like West, North, East, South. North Chicago, Saint Psalm, Psalm. But you know what? They're so rich. You could be named the you can be named
you can name like
Quizlet.
Fart noise and still be fine. Like nobody's gonna bat an eye.
Yeah, no one's gonna. On our board of directors is fart noise. Everyone make it fart noise.
Unreal.
Yeah. So all right. Now I'm gonna actually skip ahead to what the title of the video is. So I'm not sure actually this article that I shared with you shows the context of it, but on 420, which wasn't a coincidence, Call of Duty literally released Snoop Dogg skins, which I think is actually honestly I think that's kind of ridiculous, but not because actually no, because he's in the game. Like he's actually a team member. You know, like he's part of the phase group. You know, he didn't actually do anything to deserve the skin. He just these assholes.
It's just Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Right. But I actually like the skins. I like how the animations go for them. But apparently this is where COD players I think are being ridiculous. They're basically upset because I think the game's becoming more like Fortnite. Like, oh, there's too many meme skins. It's like what? Like,
why? What?
Like,
why are you upset about that?
Just don't buy it.
I can tell you right now, the only time I log on to Call of Duty is for Halloween every year to buy those meme skins. Like I bought like the guy from Saw.
Oh yeah,
Michael Myers or whatever they added. Like,
I thought you bought the guy from the bunny.
Oh, the bunny, Donnie Darko.
Yeah. So buying Tracer Pack Snoop Dogg Operator bundle gives you Snoop, who has recorded voice lines for the occasion and blueprints for 3 girls and weapons. Blah blah blah.
Bong ripper,
the sniper rifle called the Bong Ripper.
Isn't it? Oh, dude, what? That's so good.
No, dude, everything about this is actually great. I mean, I don't like that he's in it because it's kind of like a conflict of interest. You know, that basically, like for example, with League of Legends, there's team skins only happen when they win the world championship, and then it's like 6 months later, and they're finally released. That's fair, and it goes for the whole
like
team.
You can buy packs in COD for each of the like MLG COD teams,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like I think it's only like an emblem and a weapon skin. It's not like the people on the teams,
right? But so they're all like Call of Duty players. They're like, oh, this is just too much. This is too many memes. Like, what are we, Fortnite now? It's like, no, but Warzone's an incredibly broken game. So, and this will probably make them a fair amount of money.
Right. So are they upset about, jumping ahead to another thing? Like, are they upset about Godzilla and King Kong coming to the game?
Apparently they were about that too. They thought that was like, it's stupid. Like, what? That sounds awesome.
Why? Yeah, that's sweet.
Dude, if there's a Godzilla skin, I'm going for it. Like, if it's stupid looking, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think they want to be like super serious and like, I don't know. I think they just want to be way more serious than Call of
Go play
Duty. Like,
Battlefield then.
yeah, play Battlefield, play Fortnite. Like, you ever play the zombies mode? Apparently, in Black Ops 3 zombie mode, Jeff Goldblum had an appearance.
Yeah.
Uh,
The zombies modes were full of actors.
right. Well, yeah,
Like
wasn't it?
what are they upset about?
Wasn't it
Like,
Black Ops 2 where like it was literally like one of the zombie DLCs was like it was George Romero and like a zombie scene. Like they were filming a movie.
I know John Berthenol was in one of them. The guy who plays Punisher or played
Oh,
Punisher.
I would love her Punisher skin. I love Punisher.
Yeah, I don't know what they're upset about.
According to Snoop's official Call of Duty bio, he's a member of Task Force 20, and his hobbies include listening to K-pop, smoking, painting.
David Hasselhoff was in one. Like, what are they upset about? Who cares?
I don't. Yeah. Well,
just have fun.
To be fair, they really
Even Tenet was in one. Oh, that's sweet.
They really should like. How do I put it?
Oh, the game's unplayable. Yeah. I mean, they should fix the game first.
Make less skins and fix the game before. But I assume at this point they're like, we're gonna put 10% into fixing the game and 90% into making Warzone 2.
That's fine as long as all my skins transfer.
Right.
As long as I don't go on and buy like a King Kong skin and they tell me I can't transfer it to Warzone 2, I have no problem.
I kind of regret not getting the Titan.
Yeah, it like haunts me a little. Definitely not Levi though. That was awful.
Yeah, that was
the Titan is clean though.
You just wake up in sweats. You're sitting. I was like, "What's wrong?" It's like I didn't buy the Titan skin.
Aaron Yeager. Aaron.
If I lose it, so yeah, I don't know what to tell these people. It's like you're gonna like. Is this what you're gonna be upset about? A Call of Duty skin? That's
right.
not the state of the game.
Don't buy it. Right? Okay. Ignore it.
And well, yeah, until they're mad that they just got memed on by Snoop Dogg in game because everyone's running around because it's like the newest skin. His 4 times reward.
I'm sorry. I just saw another article that says Orange Tube has loads of Minecraft Let's Plays.
Dude, why are we not uploading our stuff?
Yeah, I'm sad someone's taking that market before we can. It's called Pools, Hot Tubs, and Beaches.
That's awesome. I feel like if we put our stuff on Orange Tube, though, it's like if any sponsorship found out, which G Fuel, among others, should totally represent us.
G Fuel, come on, yeah. Make us the Goons Games and Gear Tub.
Yeah,
you're making it for literally everything.
Us, and it'd be us back to back, like
yeah.
The best friends drink.
What would our flavor be?
Well, I'm hoping for watermelon because I love watermelon. But
ooh, watermelon's a good one.
Yeah, watermelon or maybe like poison. Yeah, just something to die.
Yeah, cyanide.
Yeah, just cyanide. Well, yeah. So yeah, we're talking about Call of Duty. We announced that they're doing a Godzilla King Kong event. Now, this is what I don't understand.
Sweet.
But so the way this article is phrased, it says Godzilla and King Kong are Call of Duty Warzone's next operators.
Yeah, I don't. There was so I'm looking at like the season picture where they show like all the new stuff for this season, and it looks like there's like a skin for Godzilla, like a Godzilla lookalike and a King Kong lookalike.
Oh, I didn't see this.
The other one also looks like the Doomslayer, which kind of looks cool. But I feel like it should just be an event, right? Like where you're in Warzone and King Kong just like flies in. Like that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I didn't even notice this picture. That's oh, they have Mecha Godzilla too.
Oh, is that what the other one is?
Yeah, it's the third one. Those are actually pretty good skins. I like them. I'm gonna have to.
They're clean.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick them up. Unfortunately, my only skin I bought, actually, there's 2 skins I bought for the game, which is Rambo and the Judge. That was his name is.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah, Judge Dredd. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to play Vanguard still. You bought it for me, and I just
and you just
haven't played it.
Yeah, because you hate me.
Well, it's 200 gigs, and I don't have room on my hard drive.
200 gigs. Well, that's a waste then. So yeah, I mean that'll bring me back for a little bit. I at least want that.
Yeah.
Especially the Mecha Godzilla one. That looks really good. Really good. The monster of all seasons. Yeah. Except you just can't play the game though. That's the kicker. You can buy the skins. You're just gonna disable the game itself because it's just not playable.
Right. That's the problem. Because
Also,
I'm buying this to do nothing with it.
they're also going to apparently add a new perk, another gulag map, and the return of Iron Trials, whatever that is. Because
No idea.
yeah, I don't play Godzilla. I don't play Call of Duty enough anymore. Despite me having a lot of fun with it, it's just there's too many good games, unfortunately, that take my attention away. The battle begins May 11th.
Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Except again, I mean, I still want to see a giant fight. Like PUBG's doing that. I'm not sure. Well, we talked about it the other day, right? Where like they're doing a monster event, and
Are they?
yeah.
Cool.
But the monsters are gonna be like in the game though.
Right, like that's what I want. I want Godzilla to just like on the map, like crushing things. And I know it can be done because Fortnite did it. They had like these giant monsters like stomping around on the map while you were battle royaling or whatever.
Oh, sorry. Just to clarify, so there was it was for April Fools, a giant monster chicken.
Oh. Like, but that's cool though.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny, and I like that. It's like imagine you're about to win, just a giant monster chicken just claps you.
Yeah.
It's over. Oh man, that's the kind of stuff I like though. Like that, like that's
I like when these developers have fun with the game.
yeah. Like I mean, League of Legends, we were excited for April Fool's Day skins, and literally nothing came about it except for like random effects like in game, which was nice, but. I don't know.
Right.
I like joke skins. I like memes as a skin. I personally like something that's funny over something that's cool. And that's just me though, Except for Timo. Everything's okay with Timo.
Well, yeah. All his skins are serious. They're not a joke.
Excuse me. All right, so did you hear about this? The Halo Infinite's getting its own like battle royale mode.
It did. Good for them.
Yeah, but it's up to 16 players, and it's like each player gets 5 lives, and it's like a big team free for all, but with limited lives. So it's not really a battle royale though.
Yeah, they market it as like a last man standing kind of thing. So like it seems cool. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll try it. I mean,
I want to see like more about it.
I wonder if it's a permanent game mode or if it's
I think it's part of. There's 3 new modes for season 2. It's
King
Land Grab, King of the Hill, and this mode
with escalation Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. No, Escalation Slayer was something else. But also in this mode, all right. So it's 12 players on big team maps, confined loadout and 5 respawns. Once a player runs out of respawns, they can no longer participate, spectate, or lose the match. If a player gets a kill in the match, they can upgrade to a different weapon. So you get stronger with each kill, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. So it's a mix of like gun game.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Kind of battle royale-ish style, I guess.
Yeah, just give me I just want the energy sword. That's all I want to upgrade to, and then I just want to stop the upgrade.
At least they're like trying, right? And like working on the game. Not like it's mean to say like not like EA. That's like really not trying to make anything better.
For anyone who's going to question what I'm about to do, this is actually a jug of chocolate milk, and I didn't want to put it in a glass, so you're going to have to deal with me chucking milk out of a carton.
But at least they're adding like new maps for the next season. We'll get the new battle pass. I'm excited to see what like the armors and stuff are going to be for the next battle pass.
I mean, they don't have a choice. They said they're going to keep, working on the game for 10
I think
years.
the game will be fine, right? And like people will just complain about it because it's cool to complain about it right now.
Yeah,
that's just
you're
trend
not
of the
wrong.
internet.
Right.
And like by season 3, I'll say the game will be like perfect. There'll be enough game loads. They'll work out all the like kinks of whatever people are complaining about for the week.
Dude, just look. All I want is a throwback season where they just do everything like from older games. Like just bring back I know their stance about it, but I just think it'd be cool for at least one season where like, hey, we're bringing back like 4 classic maps, like Guardian.
Right, could you imagine if they gave us like the Halo 1 skin, like all like the polygons and stuff for it?
That'd be cool.
Like I would love that. That'd be so good.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think they'll get to it eventually. I'm not worried about Halo. It's nice to have it because we can always go back to it,
Right. Yeah. Exactly. As long as we have Game Pass.
Right.
I thought this was funny. Riot MMO producer vows not to ship the game if it's bad. Like, okay, I mean,
That should
like,
be everybody's motto, but
yeah, like that's. I
you know,
mean, that should
thank
go
you for
without.
clarifying.
Yeah, like, that should go without saying. Like, was it Lost Ark? Like, that's still super popular, and it was like,
Yeah, that's
well, it
still
was
going pretty
yeah, well
good.
received, well done, but not. Was it Lost World? Was that the other one? New World.
New World.
Yeah, New World. It's like, here you go. And it's like, what?
New
What?
World, the problem with New World too was like they literally released that game and that was it. There was no like content updates. There was like no
Which
patch notes,
blows my
nothing.
mind because they have infinite money from Amazon. So like, what's the problem?
Right.
You know, it's like,
Amazon like had that like on lockdown and they were just like, all right, cool. It did well.
how did they not perceive like post? Like, they should have what they should have done is if they really didn't have anything, they should have delayed the game again and then be like, oh, the first update or like the first expansion comes out in a month.
Right.
Like, I don't know how they fumbled that so hard.
Yeah. They
Anyway,
just
so
don't care. I guess.
this MMO for Riot was it was announced in 2020, and you know they're working on a bunch of different other games, like a fighting game and I think some other adventure game, but you know they also have an insane amount of money to work with. So I have high
Right.
hopes for it, as long as I can be a Yordle.
As long as I can be Teemo. That's all I care about. And any game I play by them.
Right. So you know, he's typing up like it's gonna be great. Like they're not gonna ship it out bad. But I feel like you can't really say that because you don't like if you make the game, it's hard to have a well. You either know it's terrible or you don't.
Right.
You know,
Maybe they just mean like playable. Like
right.
the story might be terrible and the gameplay might be awful, but at least it'll be playable, right?
Like Dying Light 2, they should have known the multiplayer was terrible.
Right. And that the game was terrible because they added way too many side quests that are mandatory and too much dialogue.
Yeah, it's cutscenes. You're just walking. Hey, like, oh my god, and no range weapons, dude.
Right. No guns.
Yeah,
That's so dumb. Whatever.
I know
I'm
we'll probably go
completely
back to it, but I really believe that's gonna be like my most disappointing purchase of like this year,
dumb. Yeah.
unfortunately. So, anyway, moving on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Don't you worry, guys. Saints. Did you watch this? The Saints Row trailer for customization?
It's nuts.
Yeah, this is. I mean,
Crazy how much they're putting into this game.
like, who is funding this? There's
Intro like always does well, right? Like people don't like always like the games, but they always sell really well.
yeah, but I mean, Take Two is gonna have way more money than what is it? Vitriol? No, Vil, Volition?
Vicarious? Is that it?
Volition.
Oh, Volition.
Volition. Like, I don't know. I said Volition. Yeah, yeah, but this is the only game I know them by. Like, what else have they done?
Nothing.
Yeah,
I
nothing.
think they
right?
made like Agents of Mayhem, which was like a
huge
spin-off.
Wasn't that a huge flop though? Like a huge flop.
I really liked it. I don't take it for what it was. I thought it was really good, but yeah, people didn't like it. Oh, they used to make the Red Faction games. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's really funny though. You can actually customize your genitalia size. I think that's.
Oh, dude, that's why I
That's
love
funny.
Saints Row.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
like
definitely
that
wacky.
goofy,
Right.
unrealistic stuff. Like it's so much fun, and they always do it well. So
I just want to know. I want to see a trailer from the multiplayer though. That's what because I feel like there's so much potential for it.
yeah, I don't know. They like always do co-op.
Well,
But
yeah, I get that, but I mean, I'm talking
I-
like PvP modes, like team
Right.
deathmatch, or I mean, I would love to see cops. If they were cops and robbers, like as a permanent mode back to GTA, I'd be playing that nonstop. I loved cops and robbers.
Yeah.
Either way, so like there's just an insane amount of customization for like your character, your cars and stuff. Like literally, you can wear anything, do anything to your body. You can have like all 4 prosthetics, which I think is pretty cool. There's gun skins, gun colors. Like this is gonna like definitely have way more customization than GTA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
At
like
launch.
yeah,
Which is
launch.
crazy considering GTA has been out for 15 years or whatever.
I
GTA
mean,
5.
they had GTA has a lot of customization for cars and stuff, but I think this is gonna have just more options from the
Right.
start.
And it's free. It's part of the game.
Right.
Like from the start, not microtransactions.
Yeah, but I wonder if wait, didn't they say there's gonna be a season pass for the game?
Yeah, I think the last 3 have had a season pass or something like
Oh,
that.
really?
So,
Oh, it's like
but it's
Genki,
usually
like
pretty good
Madhouse.
DLC.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
like what was it? Saints Row the third had the like Gat Out of Hell DLC where you
I
played as
thought
like Johnny Gat in Hell.
I thought that was a standalone.
It was later, but it was
Oh,
part of
okay.
like the season pass
Huh.
before that. But
Okay.
that was like so good. It was like a whole nother game.
Let's see. So there's gonna be there's 80 vehicles in total to customize. I'm not sure if that's a lot in compared to like GTA, but and just to clarify, I can't think of another game to like compare it to because
Right.
there's really not. Well, in terms of like open world shenanigans like this, I
Right.
guess you
The
could compare it to
only thing I
Cyberpunk.
could Yeah, Cyberpunk. The only thing I could think of is like Far Cry, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess, but I don't think it's the
Just
same
as
level.
an open world game, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nipple customizations.
I'm
Uh,
sold.
I'm sold. Some kind of pirate ship like truck. I mean, and it's gonna release on August 23rd apparently. Was
Yeah.
that announced before?
It was supposed to be May, but it got delayed to August.
I mean, it's gonna need more time. That's
Yeah, that's
probably
fine.
that's right before Splatoon, which I just spoiled that we're gonna talk about. But as right before Splatoon, I'm gonna imagine before Breath of Wild. Oh no, I was gonna say before Breath of Wild 2, but we know that's next year, which is just
Yep.
hilarious. Let's see. I can't. Is there any big August releases? I don't think so, right? Not that we know of.
No.
Strikers comes out next month.
We get June comes
June.
out.
Okay.
We have Wii Sports to play all next month because
Right.
that comes out like the last day of this month. Mario Strikers in June. I'll probably pick up Xenoblade in July, play that for a little bit. Then Splatoon in August.
They should really
September.
for Xenoblade. They really should have a collector's. I'm sorry. Like a trilogy bundle.
They should.
Because, like someone like me, I never played them, but you could easily just throw it on there.
They need to. What they need to do. No, is port the last Xenoblade game over from the Wii U, which was Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's like the last Wii U game that they refused to port over for whatever reason.
What about? Oh
that
no,
one was so good.
Huh? I never played them. Would you recommend it though?
They're good. If you like JRPGs and like 200-hour long games that you can like sink your life into. Yeah.
I already have Elden Ring. Do I need another 300-hour game?
Yeah.
We don't have enough time.
No.
You want to dunk on kids and Mario Strikers, but then also go back to a JRPG, dude. I don't have the time.
I know. I haven't even had time to finish Lego Star Wars.
Which
much other stuff.
We got like 200,000 plays and views on TikTok. Which I'm just saying, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to boast our numbers here, but we're pretty cool dudes. And I'm just saying this to keep our attention away from the fact that I am trying to get the analytic numbers. So I'm going to keep talking. Here we go.
This dumb article that said, sorry, but Dead Island 2 and Time Splitters won't be shown at E3. Yeah, nothing's being shown at E3.
Yeah.
Stupid article is that?
E3 is... it had them before they canceled it, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it just seems so.
Oh, I didn't put it up here, but I was reading that we should definitely play it during this event. For Honor, it's getting like a throwback Assassin's Creed event.
Ooh, is it?
Yeah, it's I just saw a trailer for it. I think last night. You asked for it, we give it to you. For the Creed is back. This play limited time throwback, even not for 1, but for 3 weeks, starting on April 28th. And I believe you can unlock like Ezio skins and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll have to.
I
think I have it downloaded.
I'm not sure if he's his own like. I can't imagine he's his own character, but like one of them looks like
Right.
the Origins Assassin's Creed character based
Oh,
on the
okay.
trailer, and then the other one was I think Ezio.
Are you gonna
He
play
but he has
Origins?
oh,
It's
but
coming
he
to
also
Game
has
Pass.
the axe, the Assassin's Creed axe, which I always loved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying?
Are you gonna play Origins? They're adding it to Game Pass. Did you see that?
I did see that. Again, that's another like 200-hour game. I just don't know I have the time for. And
Yeah.
okay, I've said it before. I don't. I mean, I'm not sure if I will because I like being an assassin in Assassin's Creed games. And as far as I can see, the last three Assassin's Creed games, you aren't really an assassin,
No, you're not.
right? It's just like it just has the lore of Assassin's Creed. I know in like Valhalla, there's a mode for like instant kills where like if you sneak up on somebody, but they even say, "Oh, this isn't the way the game's intended to be played." It's like, okay,
Right.
well, how did you intend
Then
the
it's
game to be
not
played?
an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Just
and there's
make a
that.
Viking game.
That's really weird. Ragnarok standalone deals. That's a standalone, right?
I think you got it if you had the season pass, but yeah, you could just like play it standalone. You don't need
Right.
like the
And
game.
you're playing as Odin. Like what the?
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly believe Assassin's Creed has the same issue as the original Saints Row, which is it just got goofier and goofier to a point where it exploded and just they couldn't handle it.
Right. They had to like soft reset.
Yeah, yeah. Except Assassin's Creed isn't resetting anytime soon. Valhalla is the best selling Assassin's Creed ever. Somehow, pissing me off. The episode's over. Oh, okay. We got the biggest news of the night. Jane Foster's Mighty Thor is coming to Marvel's Avengers. In other news,
Woo!
one player is excited because that's the whole
Yeah,
that's the
congrats
whole
to the
player.
10 people still playing that game.
So we kind of briefly talked about it the other day when it was announced, but this is so I understand why they're adding her. I get it, but you already have Thor who has the Mjolnir in this game. I recall, right? He has the hammer.
Yeah.
So like, why do they keep repeating characters with the same effing weapons? They have they have Hawkeye. They have who's the girl from the Hawkeye show?
Kate Bishop.
Yeah, they have Kate Bishop. That's two arrow users. Um, they have Thor and they have Mighty Thor. They have Hulk and they have Kamala, which I'm going to count as two smashing characters. I don't like diversify your portfolio. Like Iron Man is the most unique one with lasers. Give me. I'm sorry. There's also Spider-Man, who is like if you think about it in a way, him and Black Panther, they kind of work the same. They're agile fighters and stuff. They have Spider-Man's only on PlayStation, even though he looks like you see his web slinging in that game. It looks horrendous.
Oh, the
So
programmers like really messed that up for whatever reason.
I think it's just because the environment itself is just it had to be slow and clunky because if it was too fast, they just skipped through everything.
Right, you drop frames and like everything.
I have to know how this game is still being funded. Seriously, like what?
I don't know.
Like
They have to just I don't know. Square Enix just has the money from other projects.
Are enough people playing it on Game Pass? Like, is Xbox just funding it at this point? Like, because it looks super boring. I called it from the start. I'm like, this looks like it's gonna die super fast. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, see, personally, I would have rather had Mighty Thor than normal Thor. Unless they adapted like Marvel's like comedic Thor, which they didn't. Like, this is like the Avengers 1 Thor, where he's just like serious and all that boring stuff.
Right.
Mighty Thor has at least an interesting twist on it, despite the gender bending. I don't know.
They're just like doing it completely wrong.
Right.
I don't know.
Just work on a new one. Just or give us Marvel's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 4.
Dude, I'm sure it'll come eventually. I just I don't know. They like those games are so good.
Oh, I should add that to the list. We should play that together. Did you beat it?
I did. It was really fun.
Damn. Why do you got beat games without me, man? I thought we had a deal.
That was before.
You
We had
jerk.
our deal, our blood pact.
Our blood, yeah, right. That's what the scar's from. Anyway, all right. So, we'll talk more about Dying Light 2. Apparently, sold 5 million units in its first month. Dying Light 1 has crossed 20 million sold altogether now. Apparently, Dying Light 2 sales are significantly growing each month, so it's doing very well. Good for it. It needs it. It
Yeah,
needs
yeah. Like we joke, like the game's really like, you know, for how much stuff they threw into that game, the fact
right.
that it even runs at all, like, they killed it.
I almost feel like it'd be better off as a purely single player game, but I don't know, or at least
Right.
because it was disconnecting on us all the time. It was just, but at the same
Right.
time, it's like the quests are really like long, and there's no range
It's a
weapons.
lot of like filler to
Right.
pace out the game a lot longer, but people do enjoy that. So
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are enjoying it. It's just
yeah,
unfortunately we did not, or at least I didn't. I can't speak for you, but you
no,
gotta agree with me. So
no, I didn't.
I in fact did not. Where's my stamp button? Oh, I don't have one yet. Where's our graphic engineer? I don't
Yeah.
have one yet. Oh, graphic designer. There we go. An ambitious zombie action. Now, do you think Dead Island 2 is going to do this good?
That game's never coming out, and when it does, it's going to be awful.
It's gonna be a flash. Like this is just Dead Island Riptide, but reskinned. Yeah, and it took
It's
us
just a
10 years.
remaster.
And it took us 10 years, and you're gonna play it, and you're gonna like it. Actually, okay. This is actually pretty big news. I really actually want. We didn't talk about it at all before. We literally, if you guys wonder, before the podcast we talk about games. After the podcast we talk about games. When we're with our significant others, we call each other and talk about games. It's just like that's just what we do.
Yeah.
This is kind of it's gaming related. Netflix is slashing animations amid subscriber drop. So if you haven't heard, have you heard about this? About Netflix like just losing a crap ton of subscribers?
I know they lost a ton, and they're supposedly gonna lose like 2 million more because they're initiating some. It's like know your location, so you can't share your password anymore. Like they're gonna look at your IP address, I guess, and be like, "Oh, you're over here. How are you logged in like down the road too?" Like some nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize they're going to do this, but apparently they're looking into cutting into animation projects to mitigate losses, which I can't think of an anime. I mean, what? I know that's on Amazon Prime. The Critical Role one. What Netflix animation is there? There's probably kid shows.
Yeah, there's a ton of like kid shows. I know they fund a bunch of animes that they get exclusive rights to, but I don't think they like pay for it or like have an animation team that does it themselves.
And they're super pissed about it. They're firing executives. They're firing a lot of their staff. And they're also apparently now looking into an ad version of Netflix for like a cheaper price.
Oh yeah, I saw
Which
that.
to me doesn't make any sense because they're still gonna price hike it every like 6 months by like $2.
Dude, it's up to like $20 a month for Netflix.
Right.
It's ridiculous. And that's not even like the 4K option. Like I can't imagine how much those guys are paying for that anymore.
We want to become the home of everybody's favorite show, written originally told creators, but this mantra was replaced by we want to make what our audience wants to see. From Netflix co-CEO Reed Hastings. Boss Baby is touted as the pinnacle of how animation should perform on Netflix, despite the fact that the animation studio isn't owned by Netflix at all. It's licensed from DreamWorks. Apparently the Boss Baby is doing really well on Netflix. I mean, like the show. They made a show from it.
Dude, the movie though, so good. There's this scene where he like someone blows a bubble and he does this like stupid baby face, and it just like cracks me up every time I see it.
Dude,
It's so good.
I would love to watch Angry Birds. I love the movie.
Oh, the show,
yeah. I mean, I love
it.
Oh wait, they made a show. I was saying they should make.
I think they made a show. I think it was on Nickelodeon or something like that.
Let's see here. Yeah, so Netflix is like it's not dying by any means, but it lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I mean, it might be doomed. I'm not. It might be because they put their
I think
licensing
they're
out.
too big for their britches, right? Like for the longest time it was like just Netflix as like the streaming platform, and now we have like everything has a streaming platform.
Oh yeah, I mean, HBO Max, Disney Plus is doing
Right,
really
Disney
well.
Plus. Well, did you saw the other thing too, right? The merger between I forget what Warner Brothers one is called, but them and Discovery are merging.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that like that's going to be big.
And apparently they're also like really focusing on the gaming efforts. Like apparently because they're also like putting a lot. They're like transitioning more heavily into the gaming market.
That's like a waste for them.
Yeah, I think it's. I think
They
it's
need to go back to like focusing on the shows, right? Cuz like they don't have any good shows anymore. It was like Stranger Things was like huge for the longest time. And now that that's ending, like there's nothing Netflix exclusive. They lost all the Marvel shows, which, you know, aside from Iron Fist were all really good. I, I can't even think of anything else, you know? There's like things that are like fads for like a week and that's it, but that's it.
You know how many DVD subscription services people have for Netflix?
They still do that?
There's 2 million.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
What? I didn't know they still did that.
Dude, I want my shows on. If you could just send me like the box set for Sopranos or something. Or no, it's on HBO Max. If you send me the box set for. God, I don't use Netflix at all, so I don't know any of its catalog. I don't know Stranger Things. I'll take that over streaming it. Like this.
Honestly. Oh, they had Ozark, but that's over.
No, it's coming
They'll
back.
probably
No, Ozark's the second half of its last
they
season
split it. I
Yeah,
hate when they do that, dude. But
they do that for
whatever.
every last season for some reason.
Yeah.
They're like,
They'll probably do another season of Arcane, right? At some point.
oh, they're definitely. Oh yeah, that did
That did
incredibly
super
well. Yeah.
Castlevania's over, but they're doing like a spin-off. That's another one of their like big ones.
Whole animations when they just said they're gonna cut animations.
Oh yeah, they might
I'll
not
miss
do
you,
another
official
Arcane.
chocolate milk. And for anyone wondering, no, it's not like YooHoo or some other watered down crap. This is official chocolate milk. Pasteurized chocolate milk from a chocolate cow. They are real. It blows my mind that people believe like there's more people who believe in a flat Earth than they believe in chocolate cows. I'd be more inclined to believe in a chocolate cow.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. We're talking about Netflix. Yeah, Netflix is bad.
Yeah, I don't think they'll like be dead after this, but
no.
They definitely need to like refocus and do
just,
like shows and stuff again.
What I'm thinking that the ratings coming kind of on the wall because the problem is, on one hand, they have this huge catalog because they're paying these companies, to have their movies on or shows on their service, but then they're also trying to mitigate that by producing their own stuff. But that own stuff has to be insane hits to make it worthwhile. Squid Game was a huge success, but production. Yeah,
see, like you watch it though, and then you're like, oh, I forgot that was like a thing 2 months ago.
To me, Netflix exclusives are never actually worth rewatching.
No, they're like great when you watch them the first time, but then you never watch them again.
Like I'd say once every like year or two, I rewatch The Sopranos.
Right, because those are like hits.
Yeah, classics. There's nothing on Netflix. I don't know. Netflix is. I canceled Netflix a while ago though. It's just.
I pay for it so my parents can watch it. I don't even watch my Netflix.
Dude, but then you can play the Exploding Kittens game.
I might have to log into mine to play that.
Like, I just are they really that focused into streaming games? I already hate streaming games.
Right. I don't know.
I guess I like it on my Xbox and it works very well. For games that like I don't want to download but I want to play. Like I've been playing Destroy All Humans, and it works flawlessly being streamed. Right. But it once in a blue moon am I using that feature. Like anyone who relies on it, I think it's a terrible idea, and probably going to destroy your internet.
It's dumb.
Right. Which is why we're now starting the Goons Games and Gear streaming service where you get access to us 24/7. There's a camera attached to us at all times. There's just one show. It's just the real life of D&D. Or no, just be double D in the day, I guess.
Right.
Double D all day. There we go.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to go to the bathroom. Can't you cut the camera off? No, we have no other shows for people to watch, so we need to do everything. Oh my God. Don't watch me rage in League of Legends, please. Just cut that content out.
Yeah,
Just like replace it
nobody
like
wants to watch that.
cat noises. All right, we got God. There are so many articles. What do we have? I bet we're probably wow. Okay. This was just random. Borderlands 3, it's getting full crossplay because PlayStation decided. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
what?
they're cool with it now.
Why?
I don't know. I think they like realized because PAX East is this weekend, so Gearbox had their like big whatever it's called event. Yeah. So I think that they realized like Tiny Tina has it, so I guess let's just do it for Borderlands 3 for the people playing that still. So
like I get that, but then they should have done it before Tiny Tina released.
Right.
And it just, I don't know. It really blows my mind how it's like each company has one huge flaw. PlayStation, it's with crossplay. They just they hate it for some reason. Nintendo is everything that involves online, and Xbox is exclusives.
Right.
That like, and it's just like this is the easiest solution. Just allow it. Just
do it.
Just do it. It's especially for fighting games. They need it.
Right. I think they're getting better with it. It just
they're getting better because someone's like playing Uncle with them and it's just like activate crossplay. Never, Uncle. Please, you're gonna break my arm. Or is it? yeah. I mean, he said Kenichiro Yoshida previously commented, "Our way of thinking is always that PlayStation is the best place to play." It's like cool, but my friend can't afford a PS5, so can he just
can't even find a PS5. Like
he still has a 360. Just please let him play with his friend.
Right.
But this is good news. I think they are slowly allowing it. I think they just want to like at least make sure people are buying the game on their system and then activating it.
Right.
At the very least. Let's see here. Borderlands. Yeah. But like I don't think many people even playing Borderlands 3 anymore.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Should we?
I'm sure not a people. We should. I never finished it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How far did you get?
I got to like the second world, and I think there's like 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, well,
I don't know. It didn't have that like that charm that like Borderlands 2 did. Like I hated the main enemies. They weren't anywhere near what Handsome Jack was. The characters, like the playable characters, like weren't that fun. I don't know.
Like they made the same problem with Far Cry 3. Like they made the villain so perfect that there was just no way to replicate it. Right. But also the villains in Borderlands 3 were notorious for being absolutely stupid.
Right.
So, well, anyway. So we're going to talk about Splatoon 3. I mentioned it before. It finally got a release date for we talked about this beforehand, but I have to bring it up on the podcast. I literally mentioned, what was it, last week? I'm like, Nintendo just randomly announces stuff in the morning and expects everyone to like listen in and just like just go for it. And then out of the effing blue, 9:20, which is funny because I also said around 9 a.m. I'm like, around 9, literally I was like on the dot with the time. They're like, oh yeah, Splatoon 3, here's a trailer, and here is a release date, September 9th. Oh, and then also, so this actually kind of pissed me off. Splatoon 2 DLC now free to Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass users. So it's cool that it's getting it, right? But why didn't you just have this at the start of the online pass? Like, really think about it. Any game that has DLC now that's Nintendo owned, throw it on the expansion pass. That will actually get me to do it.
Yeah.
Like yes, it has the Animal Crossing, and I think at some point I'm gonna say next year they're gonna add all the Smash DLC. I think next year. I think
I don't think they'll do Smash.
really.
I think that's like their revenue for Smash still. Like people are still buying that game and still buy all the DLC and stuff for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying next year because I think this because Sora came out months ago, but this year it's
Right.
still like fresh. But next year I think it'll go stale, and they'll just like because they can just throw it on there. This is like a
Right.
throwaway experience. But I think they should use it in the opposite. They should use it to incentivize people to get the service, because for Splatoon 3, if they're like, oh, there's a um I don't know. There's announced DLC for the game. Like, oh, it comes with the expansion pass. I'll get it because then there's that, and there's gonna be is the booster pass on this, right?
The Mario Kart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the Mario Kart, the Splatoon one now, and then Animal Crossing. And then the N64 games.
And I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is like my worst take, but N64 had terrible games on it, and there's a few that were incredibly good, but the rest are just intense throwaways. Like
Right.
I have zero need. Like I know everyone loves Star Fox 64, but if you no, not for me
Yeah.
at least. But Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, when it actually works, it's very fun. I would have preferred the 3DS versions.
Yeah.
Give me 3DS versions. Anyway, new trailer shows a full 4v4 turf mode battle from the Inky shooter on a new stage. Pre-orders opened last week. Nintendo revealed that as of today. Splatoon 2 Octo expansion DLC will be available as free download to expansion pass players. Blah blah. It's been 5 years since Splatoon 2. Well, by the time the sequel arrives, so let's see. So everyone's pretty excited about that. We're gonna play it. We're probably becoming the new pros. We're gonna be in the oldest pro players. Also, this game is gonna have a lot. Well, actually, no. Splatoon 2 had a lobby system because of the app. So this one better have
Right.
it. In fact,
Yeah.
every game should have it.
They should.
They should just come on, Nintendo. Please hire us, please. I'll learn how to fix your stuff. I will. Like Derek, did you just randomly add an update of Smash Ultimate to play with your friends online? Yeah,
Yeah.
fired. Why? We want people to suffer.
Be in the same room.
If Sakurai had to suffer, so do you. Well, either way, super excited. You guys should let us know if you're gonna get it, because we are pretty hyped about it. I love painting people. So it's a random fact about me. Love watermelon, love painting people. In that order. Oh, okay, this is funny. God of War Ragnarok. The dev reassures fans that it's definitely arriving this year. So on Twitter, some random person just said, Bruno, reassure us that Ragnarok will come this year, 100%, and don't show me anything at this point. He just says Ragnarok is coming this year, so that's cool. I mean, I mean, I'm not gonna say they're panicking, but I imagine PlayStation is also going to put some pressure on them because they have no holiday titles that I'm aware of.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
They've got a war. That's
Well,
all they need.
no, that's what I'm saying. That like they just have this. So if this is pushed, they have nothing for Christmas. They have nothing. Cause we have to assume this is going to be a holiday release.
Oh, this is like if Elden Ring does not win Game of the Year, this is Game of the Year.
Yeah, exactly.
For whatever reason.
Because Zelda's out, so
I think they announced too. They're supposed to be doing one of their directs the week that like E3 was supposed to happen, because they weren't going to E3 anyway. So
could you imagine it's like we fast forward and Splatoon 3 wins Game of the Year because it has like the most beautiful campaign?
Dude,
it's like
no, I'm saying, oh God, why can't my brain work? What the hell came out this year? Oh, Lego Star Wars should win Game of the Year. I don't know why my brain just. I want it to at least be like nominated. I know it never will, and I know it'll never win. It's gonna get God of War of Elden Ring.
I think it's gonna get Family Game of the Year.
Oh, it'll get Family Game of the Year,
right? But I think it could deserve it. At least deserves a nomination.
Yeah, that's all I want to see is just that it's a Game of the Year nominee.
Well, you know what? Well, you or I can write an article on Game of the Year, and that's honorary mention.
Lego Star Wars. Why we think it should win.
And well, if Elden Ring and God of War did not exist this year, Dying Light 2 would get it. Yes, Dying Light
Yes,
2 was
the best game. Now that game shouldn't even be nominated.
right.
I'm gonna say it now, right? Here's the nominees for this year, okay? And the winner's Elden Ring. Maybe God of War. We'll see. But it's God of War, Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, which we'll lose because it just got shafted again this year, just like it did the first game. Honestly, that's probably it.
I mean, Arceus is coming. Arceus could be there.
That's right. Like, Arceus could be nominated.
Arceus
It
could be
was
nominated.
like a big game.
I
don't think Scarlet or Violet will be nominated.
How does
I don't
it work?
think Xenoblade will be nominated.
How does it work if a game was re-released? So, like for example, Monster Hunter Rise came to PC January 12th.
No, that won't be nominated.
So it's not.
I think it was nominated the first time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are the rules on it? Like, can it be?
Oh, it can. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Didn't something like a re-release win Game of the Year?
I don't know. I don't think Extraction's gonna get a nomination. Let's
God
see
no.
I think Arceus has a chance to get a nomination.
It could be Arceus. I think.
I don't think Arceus is gonna win it. I just think that's gonna have a nomination.
I can't even think what else came out this year.
Life is Strange remastered.
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
No.
Sifu. I think Sifu's gonna get a mention somewhere. I think for artistic direction.
Yeah, it'll win like best indie game of the year.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, Lost Ark. Lost Ark could get a nomination.
Probably. I don't know what it would get nominated for.
I think Game of the Year. I mean, just based on pure.
No. No.
Really?
I don't think it's that big. No, I don't think it's that big.
Really?
Yeah. When you think like Game of the Year, you think like, 50 to 100 million in sales, like these, literally like a game of a generation, right? Like that's the whole point of Game of the Year. Is like that's what fair. Game this year did everybody play? Everybody talked about was like a trend on like TikTok or YouTube.
Godfall Ultimate Edition. That's gonna get.
Oh yeah. There we go. It's coming back with a vengeance.
There's no game award for worst games of the year, right?
Oh, we should make one though.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah. And hottest trash of the year goes to.
Oh, you know what else will be nominated? That I forgot is coming out this year. Starfield. That'll be nominated. 100%.
I think it's gonna get delayed.
Comes out in October, apparently. So.
Oh,
if it does, it'll be nominated.
What about Strikers though? Yeah.
It'll lose to Lego Star Wars in Best Family Game. But it might win Best Sports Game because the rest are awful.
What about Switch Sports though?
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Nintendo fighting Nintendo.
Ding ding.
Now here's my problem, right? If GTA 5 is nominated for anything, I'm blowing up. I'm spontaneously combusting in anger.
Well, hey, you know what? We were talking about Saints Row. I mean,
Saints Row could be a contender.
I don't think it has a chance of winning. I just think it could be a contender.
Right, it could be nominated.
Right. What is
it normally? 5 or 6 nominees?
I think
for Game
5.
of the Year. 5. So Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon.
Starfield comes out November 11th.
Starfield. That makes the cutoff. Yeah, I think it's the first week of. No.
December? No. I think it's by mid-November.
I think it still makes the cutoff. So it'll be Starfield, and then I want it to be Lego Star Wars so bad, but I know it might be Saints Row depending.
Wait, dude, what about
Forspoken? Forspoken, that's the other one.
Forspoken.
That'll be nominated.
Never heard of it.
That's that new PlayStation exclusive.
What about isn't Mario vs. Rabbids games to come out this year?
That comes out next month. Oh my god.
I
totally forgot about that game.
Sparks of Hope. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Sparks of Hope. I think it could win. That could definitely win Family of the Year.
The first game
I
was amazing.
I
Anybody who hasn't played that game, just go buy it. It's like $10 all the time.
I honestly think it'll be a fight between that and Lego Star Wars for best family game.
Yeah,
And that's gonna be a
May
tough
comes
one.
out.
What's that?
May comes out.
May. So we're getting close.
It's a good year. It's a good
Oh,
year for games
yeah, definitely a great year. Great year.
after the last terrible 2 years we've had. And next year's like booming already, right? Like we got Breath of the Wild 2, which is game of the year next
Yeah,
year. We
guaranteed.
got we got Suicide Squad game looks pretty cool. Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, which is game of the year nominee.
That's a fight. Spider-Man 2 versus Breath of the Wild 2.
I think Breath of the Wild will win it, but Spider-Man will be close.
Yeah. Hey, we got a few more. Don't worry, guys. We're well into the hour. This is actually good news. Steam Deck's dock just got an upgrade. So before it was gonna have 3 USB ports, one 3.1 port and two 2.0 ports. But now all three of them are going to 3.1, and that's actually pretty significant because the 3.1 has much higher transfer speeds and has seamless. I'll just call it seamless technology, but basically, like modern capture cards, they'll let you play a game seamlessly because of 3.1 because of how fast you can transfer the speeds. But if you had 2.0, there's going to be a delay.
Good.
So yeah,
does this still come out next month? Did they didn't like delay this or anything, right?
No, I think they did delay it.
Oh, it's not coming out next month anymore?
Or they might delay it to next month. I think I think originally it was something before. I could be wrong.
It was supposed to come out the day the system came out, but
yeah, well, okay, yeah, that's what that I would IGN gave the Steam Deck itself a 7, but excuse me. This, yeah, I felt like this definitely should have been with it, but at least it's getting 3.1, so I think it's cool. Like it just from a nerd standpoint, I like that kind of
right. That's like a nice feature.
Right. It's a good time. Excuse me. Oh no, wait, what's the next article? I accidentally clicked X.
Former Nintendo employee.
Yeah, okay. Well, that I can't read that anymore. But yeah, so this is pretty weird. Apparently there's I think it's bringing them to court, but they're apparently accusing Nintendo of firing employees who are trying to unionize. That's like the gist of it, which is illegal.
Is this in America or is this
I think
overseas?
so. But I think it's still a culture difference.
I don't know. Oh yeah, a former Nintendo of America employee has filed a complaint.
I'm sure I think higher ups, which is going to be in Japan, they don't want to unionize, and I'm sure they made that very clear to the other higher ups. I could totally see it, but you never hear about bad stuff happening at Nintendo. But you probably never hear it because
what are you?
They change you to the chair and like Sakurai, they just don't let you go.
Right.
Because they get the hit squad on you if you leak any information out.
When was he fired? Does it say?
Like, I don't know because I accidentally clicked out of the article. Now it's lost forever.
Nintendo representative said, "We are aware of the claim which was filed with the National Labor Relations Board by a contractor who was previously terminated for the disclosure of confidential information and for no other reason." Okay, so that's why he was fired.
Well, yeah, that's what they're going to say. I mean,
Nintendo is not aware of any attempts to unionize or related activity and intends to cooperate with the investigation conducted by the NLRB.
Well, again, I'm not saying you have to believe Nintendo or not, but obviously they're going to say no because it's illegal if they fired him for it. But you never hear it. Like if you heard that from Activision Blizzard, I just assume it's true because of how terrible they are. But Nintendo, you never hear.
I've never
hear about the work culture.
Like the guy hasn't made a statement or anything. Like what is the reason for unionizing in the first place?
Well, you just they're protect all their workers, strikes and stuff like that.
Right, but like who's striking at Nintendo? Like, right? Like,
I'd be like, I want more multiplayer features in my games.
right.
I'm getting the other workers, and we are striking until Smash Ultimate gets online co-op. Can you imagine more fun the story mode would have been?
Oh yeah.
But whatever. Anything else on that, or do you want to continue?
No, I don't know. There's he apparently shared information like sharing wages with outside of the company and stuff like that. I don't know.
I think
I
that's
don't know.
actually. I
That's
mean,
just like something to follow, I guess.
I'm pretty
See
sure
how
that's
that
legal. It's
develops.
just incredibly frowned upon because companies don't want you knowing
Right.
what other people make. Because then they're like, well, why aren't I making that much, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Anyway, more Nintendo news. Nintendo Switch Joy-Con Repair Center was constantly overwhelmed, claims former supervisor. Plagued by high turnover and outstanding volume, the Joy-Con Center made frequent mistakes. I believe
Well,
this.
yeah, it was like every Joy-Con
Yeah, it was
was being sent out.
every Joy-Con. That's like, it's
Yeah.
like yeah. I mean, I feel for this dude. That was probably super stressful because
Right.
it's not like a once in a while, like, oh, this Joy-Con needs to be fixed. Like, every Joy-Con needs to be fixed.
Right.
And
I
then,
don't know.
then a lot of people are quitting because there's, so much has to be done and not enough people. Although Nintendo clearly dropped the ball for the process because they should have just hired more people to get it because
Right.
they knew it's an issue. Everyone else knows it's an
Right.
issue.
Hire more staff to do it.
Right.
Like let's be fair, right? Every job is stressful,
Right.
and like, getting upset and writing an article, or like being interviewed for an article about how stressful it was, like, who cares, right? Do your work. If you're good at your job, it doesn't feel like stress. And you always have something to do. I don't know. Maybe that's my work ethic, is that who
Well, no,
cares?
I
Just do
think
the
it's. I
job.
mean, they're saying it's stressful because the incredible amount of work versus the lack of
Oh, what?
people.
Dude, I as a old retail worker on Black Friday and working Christmas Eve, there is nothing worse than that, okay?
Like, yeah, but what if
Other than like the dirty, dirty jobs that I will never touch. And
what
those
if
people are like, they deserve to be the house on the hills in Beverly Hills.
what if, what if every workday was like Christmas Eve though?
That's fine. There's always something to do.
Wow. Well, I just learned something.
That's just my work ethic. I don't
No,
know.
no, I
I'd
totally
rather
respect
have
it.
something to do than sit there with my thumb up my butt and do nothing.
I get that, but these are probably time sensitive. Making repairs on electronics, it can't be easy, especially for Joy-Con drift,
Right.
which is well known. God forbid something comes back, and Nintendo's still in the midst of multiple class action lawsuits. So I feel.
Right.
I mean, I know that you're absolutely heartless, but I feel for the I feel for the dude.
I don't
No,
know.
I totally
Look it
understand
up.
though. Like, yes, every job it
Stop
can
being
be
a baby. Do your job.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's it. I don't know.
Dude.
Maybe I'm
Wow.
wrong.
I thought,
But
my girlfriend calls me cold. Damn.
you know
Damn.
what you do? You go home, you drink a beer, and then you're good. Deal with it like an adult, like everybody else who's depressed on the inside and outside.
Damn. Good to know. All right. Well, if you're replaced next week, just remember these words and how it was used against you. I hope we
No,
get big
you
enough.
kidding me? Employers should love that, right? Like, I
True.
don't care how stressful it is. I'll
Employers,
do the
not people
job.
listening. People listening are gonna be like,
Oh,
"Wow, this guy's
oh.
a douche."
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
my
well,
hot take for the week.
to be fair, you were like in the Vietnam of workplaces, and it was probably super stressful and
Oh, yeah.
just it's
Imagine
like,
a dying company and you're blamed for it every day for doing nothing wrong. Right? That's how stressful is that, And
Yeah.
that's probably the same situation this guy's going through, right? Because Nintendo was being sued for millions of dollars, and they were probably blaming it all on the engineers and the developers of the Joy-Con. Like, why did you let this happen?
right.
So I understand it to a degree, but you made the mess. You clean it up.
Yeah, but he didn't make the mess.
All right,
The
you're part of the mess. You helped clean it up.
Right. Wow. He said that easily thousands of Joy Cons are coming through each week.
Oh, I believe it. It
That
was
was-
literally every set. Every set from like the V1, and I'll say 90% of the V2 Joy-Cons were probably going through. Although, I feel like I don't hear about it anymore, right?
Like keep
Like
it
they
hush
had to have
hush.
like fix it, or like there's nothing to complain about anymore because all the lawsuits were done and dealt with, I guess. So
Hmm. I think they're still going through though. It's just going
oh,
really slow.
right, right, but like nobody's gonna file more lawsuits
I
about
am.
it.
Sir, your lawsuit has nothing to do with Joy-Con drift. It just says that you can't fit it up your butt. Yeah, and it's a
Yeah,
problem.
I'm outraged.
And I am outraged. Actually, no, mine would be more like your complaint that you don't do enough customizable switches and Joy-Cons. Yeah, they don't do anything anymore.
Yeah,
Just for Switch Lights.
I'm
I don't
suing
own a
them.
Switch Lite. If I want a Switch Lite, I'd buy one, and I'm not gonna buy one. Apparently, these people had to basically outsource to get temporary employees. They had to set up an entirely new workspace just for Joy-Con repair. Let's
That
see.
makes sense though.
Apparently, let's see. They were struggling with employee retention. A lot of employees were inexperienced. Temporary employees from Aerotech were eligible to be hired by United Road as full-time employees after 3 months, but many never made it past 2.5. Nitpicky firings by Aerotech and folks not showing up. Contributing factors: high turnover. That's do what every company does. My company used to throw pizza parties and they keep everyone happy. And God, I got so pissed at those. Like, oh, thanks for all the help. Here's some pizza. Like, how about you just give me a raise? How about give me like a 5 cent raise? I'll take that. Like, I don't need pizza. I need money.
Yeah.
Let's see. The game publisher recently landed a major. The game publisher recently landed a major labor dispute in its home state of Washington as well. One worker filed a complaint with the National Labor Relations Board last week, and the case is currently pending. Yeah. So I get. Oh wait, hold on. What does it say? It says here that apparently sometimes some mistakes would happen that led to a point of occasionally switches had their data wiped after sending in their consoles for repairs.
Yeah, I was just reading that someone was upset because they lost like their 90 hours of Breath of the Wild or something like that.
That's wow. I mean, I'd be pretty pissed if I lost
Yeah,
my
I mean,
Elden Ring progress or worse, my Tetris progress. Dude.
they should have had a way to like get it off there and back it up for the repairs, but
Although to be fair though, if I'm gonna send
to
in
be
my
fair, I'd
Switch,
rather have a fixed console than my 90 hours of Breath of the Wild.
yeah, but the answer to this is why didn't he just? I mean, I would have just put my save data onto the micro USB, the micro SD card.
Oh, the SD card.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, just transfer it.
There's
there.
only like 2 games you can't transfer your save data to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Animal Crossing and Pokemon for whatever reason
Huh? I never knew that.
that have to be on the system. But like, yeah, why didn't you back it up? That was a feature since launch, so that's on you.
All right, finally last article. What are we at? We are at an hour and 13. We've gone longer. Anyway, Sonic Origins that was announced right after our last episode.
Screw you, Sega. Screw you.
Hold
pissed.
on. Let's not jump the gun here. Let's do a compliment sandwich, okay? We'll take the good, give it some bad, and then give it some.
Here's my compliment. Now you go. You go.
Like my compliment is that it is a collection of remastered original Sonic games, and people can enjoy a fair amount of these games now on newer systems. Yeah, what's the negative?
All right, here's my compliment. Thank you for not putting Sonic Adventure Battle 2 in it, so I don't have to buy this hot garbage. Dude, you're telling me, right? The biggest edition doesn't even come with all this bogus locked behind DLC content? What is wrong with you, Nintendo? This whole disc is 30 megabytes of trash.
How is this Nintendo's fault?
I'm blaming Nintendo. They're part of this. They started this Sega war back in the 80s.
Oh my god! Could you please elaborate
Unreal.
as to what they did with the DLC while I'm getting my composure?
So basically, right, they added all these sweet features, right? There's like a mirror mode, a hard mode for missions, these like sweet animations in the main menu you can watch and during like different cutscenes and stuff like that. and it's all locked behind paywalls. And so there's like 5 versions of the game, right? There is not a single version that comes with everything. No matter what version you have to buy some of the DLC. And that's just like ridiculous.
Yeah, this is really confusing. Like
Yeah.
the fact that in the well, I guess in the digital deluxe edition. Wait, what? Why don't they just give you the 100 bonus coins? What the?
Oh, because they're terrible.
They don't give you mirror mode for unlocked. What?
Yeah, they make you buy DLC for the most expensive version.
This is really dumb. Yeah. And now let's give you a compliment.
Thank you, Sega, for remastering games people like, at least. You know, people like the original, like, 4 Sonic games.
Yeah, before it went 3D.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is great. Did you scroll down and see the Devolver Digital's response?
Yeah, the Trek to Yumi. That game actually looks sweet. That might be nominated for like best art direction. It's like a indie Ghost of Tsushima, basically.
I love the breakdown. Trek to Yumi base game, then 10% off, then epic journey through Underworld, then back, then sending visuals. Remember, like, what?
Full
Dude, this
credits
is
at the end. That's hilarious.
This is full credit. This is like a total slap in the face to them. It's great. Like, this is a great response. Right. Yeah, this is probably the most like if it didn't have all these stupid, like, first of all, let's get out of the way. It should just have standard edition and I guess digital deluxe edition. I guess.
Right.
Digital version. There should not be start dash pack, premium fun pack, classic music pack. Like, just stop. You're literally at they're trying to force you to buy more for retro games. None of this should be packaged extra. That makes no sense. Like, really? Right. You only have to pay more for additional music tracks from the Mega Drive / Genesis titles? You really couldn't implement that? You really need you need $1 or $2 for it?
Yeah. No. There's no reason any of this should be happening with these games.
What is hard missions even mean? Oh, actually, no. Hard missions apparently is like actual DLC missions. So like it's
right. It's a hard mode for the game. And it's crazy that it's behind a paywall.
Like, this is so confusing that it like this is going to ruin the game. I wonder from all this backlash if they're going to backtrack and be like try and simplify it.
Right. There'll just be 2 versions. Here's the regular game and the deluxe edition that comes with everything. No other stuff.
Like, all you have to do is just, hey, standard edition comes with the base game, but if you pre-order it, you get all that juicy stuff, or some of it, and the rest is just with the base game. And the digital deluxe edition is just the digital version. Like, I'm failing to see what's so difficult about that.
I don't get it. I will say the 2D like animation cutscenes they made, they're clean. They're really nice. Like, I saw people they want just like a TV show made with the animations they did for this game, because it's just like, it's so good.
Oh man, this is I forgot to ask. Are you gonna get it?
No, Sonic's trash.
Sonic's trash. Except for Sonic Adventure 2.
Right.
And the Chow Garden.
Literally, just give me the Chow Garden. That's all I want. If you can make an MMO Chow Garden, Sega.
which is just
I don't care if you load it with NFTs. I don't care what you do with it. If I have to buy every single Chow, I'll do it. Make it a gacha game. I'm sold.
It's just like battling babies or boxing babies.
Oh, that's
all Chow Garden is.
The hype around watching those Chows just
could you
battle.
Imagine at a Evo, it just says Chow Garden. And it's just like
I'd be there. I'd be there. Sonic Fox full furry mode. Like, I'm on that. That's so great.
I wanted to be super serious. Like, how this Chow not knock the other one off the platform? Jesus Christ! Like, they're super pissed. Oh man, that's my dream.
I'm all behind. I'm all for it.
But that's the show, guys. My throat's getting dry, and I ran out of chocolate milk like 30 minutes ago. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, family, enemies. We are everywhere. YouTube, 7:30 Eastern Standard on Mondays and Fridays. We're putting up gameplay videos soon of It Takes Two. It's a great time.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter,
Facebook
I will never use.
Yeah.
We're streaming tonight. Come join the stream.
Yes. Remember, TikTok, we're trying to get to 1,000. Please like, comment, and follow us there. Really would help and get us to lose the life of poorness. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. How we going, guys? Oh, wow, we just hit 120.
Bye-bye. Nice.